and gentlemen, welcome to the 3rd annual WWE Universe Mode Draft. My name is BrendenPlayz, and tonight we are kicking the show off with the Raw General Manager. It's Christian. Tonight we usher in a new era for Monday Night Raw. It's time to draft new superstars to our brand. And thanks to Seth Rollins, we have the first draft pick in tonight's draft. But tonight, we're not just drafting, we're going to be ushering in a new era for Raw. And this means we will be introducing a new championship to Monday Night Raw. Tonight we give a facelift to our WWE Tag Team Championships and we officially rename them to the Raw Tag Team Championships. But the big championship, the new championship introduced, will be the WWE Universal Championship. That will now be officially our World Championship on Raw. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the draft to commence. It is time for Monday Night Raw to pick its first draft pick in tonight's draft. And we are starting tonight off with perhaps the biggest draft pick of them all. Well, who's it going to be? Who has Christian picked? Does not get much bigger than that, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Owens, the World Heavyweight Champion, is coming to Raw. Well, that is as big as it gets, folks. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, he is now considered the new Universal Champion. New titles, new superstars. Tonight is going to be a big show indeed. And here is our Smackdown General Manager. He is in the house tonight. He can't be happy with losing his megastar. He just lost his best superstar in Kevin Owens. What is he going to do to fire back? Oh boy, there is Finn Balor. Maybe Finn Balor is the answer. Finn Balor is going to have a chat with our GM, it seems. We'll take a look at this list, ladies and gentlemen. These are some superstars that are currently on Smackdown that have never been on Raw. Big names such as The Undertaker. We just saw Kevin Owens drafted, Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin. And on the contrary, let's take a look at some Raw superstars. Rollins, Reigns, AJ Styles, and of course the Big Red Machine, Kane as well. Big names there, all up for grabs perhaps in tonight's draft. Well, another big name is heading to SmackDown. SmackDown's first pick. It is the big dog, Roman Reigns. And tonight, well, there you go. Actually, there is the new championships that Christian just spoke about. The new Raw Tag Team titles. They are held by the club. And tonight, it is a champion versus champion match. We are kicking tonight off with Gallows and Anderson, the new Raw Tag Team champions, taking on the team of Triple H and Shawn Michaels, the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, D-Generation X. Well, we've already seen two massive draft picks to kick tonight's show off. Wow, what a start. And we're about to see some new champs in the house. And you gotta say, what an upset it kind of was. Let's be honest. I did not think DX were going to get it done. Gallows and Anderson, the club, were the favorites, I would say, heading in, and they picked apart the Usos. They did very well to defeat them. And AJ Styles got his team what they wanted. But unfortunately for AJ Styles, he did not get what he wanted. But we'll talk more about that in a moment's time. So here comes the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Tonight here on Raw, we'll have a bunch of interpromotional matches as both members of Raw and SmackDown are in the house tonight. As we saw SmackDown GM Edge here a moment ago, he has brought the troops along here tonight for the 3rd annual draft here in Universe Mode. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it is now official. The Slammy Awards are in, and we have the voting now available on BrendenPlayz.com. The link is in the description down below. If you want to vote on the Slammy Awards, make sure you head over there and vote on all the different categories. There's a lot of them. And of course, just a quick little sorry about the ads on there. I couldn't control the amount of ads on there. The poll host or creator, they put them on there, not me. I apologize for that. But anyways, just vote. And a quick thank you from me in advance. Here we go, this match underway. DX versus the club. Gallows and Anderson up against D-Generation X. Well, what a night for both these two teams as we saw Gallows and Anderson defeat The Usos, it's been a long time coming for them. They've been building and building to this moment. And honestly, Gallows and Anderson have been very, very good. Every time we see them in action, always a very tough team to beat. And we felt as though Tag Team Gold, well, as in now the silverware, I guess you could say, was always in their grasp. It was so close. And now with AJ Styles, he's at the helm. He's guiding this team. As you can see, he's out here tonight. Still not 100% after what happened at WrestleMania to him. He got destroyed by Goldberg at the end of WrestleMania. Controversial, I know, but it happened. And anyways, back to the club. We'll talk more about AJ Styles in a moment. But the club, big win for them. And whilst they didn't get it done in the main event for Styles, Gallows and Anderson getting it done. It has to be a huge confidence builder for the club. And now they're establishing themselves as the #1 team here on Raw. And on the contrary, SmackDown, they also have new champs as well. The new top team on SmackDown has, well, been a couple of oldies. Some of the veterans are coming back, winning the gold. As we saw, I guess I keep calling gold, it's silver. I'm gonna, you know. But anyways, DX have got it done again, and they have managed to win the championships. A huge win for them. I've got to say, I was very surprised. Enzo and Cass have been very good. But DX, all that experience coming into play, and really it's been a dream or a fairy tale run. Shawn Michaels coming back in the ring after being out and really not being around in the ring much at all. And Triple H, he's been trying to get his first championship for years and years and years here in Universe Mode. He finally gets one alongside his best friend Shawn Michaels. It is a bit of a dream. It is a bit of a fairy tale. How long will it last? I don't know. You get the feeling that Shawn Michaels and Triple H probably don't have a hell of a lot left in the tank. I mean, Triple H probably, but Shawn Michaels, he's not really all that active in the ring these days, and he might struggle to go long term. So Triple H better enjoy this run while he can, or Triple H might have to try and do the bulk of the work in the matches, and that could obviously lead to him tiring out a little bit as well. So it's going to be tough for them to hang on to these championships, and we don't even know which teams could be heading over to SmackDown in tonight's show. So just a bit of an update on the draft. You might be thinking, because in previous years we don't normally do this, champions are eligible to be drafted this year, but only one champion per brand can be drafted. So one champion could switch brands. Raw has already switched, already picked their champion, and that's Kevin Owens, so he's already switched. So Raw can't pick another champion, but SmackDown obviously still can. But now SmackDown is currently without a world champion. That is some horrific news for them. They're going to have to either pick Finn Balor or try something else, maybe introduce their own championship. You know, Raw's doing it here tonight, maybe SmackDown does it themselves, but they are without a world champion as of right now, and that is not good at all for SmackDown. And the Universal Championship, we can confirm right now, the World Heavyweight Championship lineage will carry on as the Universal Championship. So it's not a completely new championship, it's just a new look and a new name to an existing championship. So all the history with the Universal with the World Heavyweight Championship will now continue on as the Universal Championship. So Kevin Owens, a two-time Universal Champion, I guess you could say now, and he will be in action later on tonight in our featured contest. It is champion versus champion, Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens, and we don't know if Finn Balor is going to be staying here on Raw or going, because he had a bit of a meeting with Edge. We don't know what that was all about. Maybe Edge is trying to make some deals, trying to get some things done, but he'll be scrambling here tonight. He's already on the back foot. He picked Roman Reigns as his first pick. It's Triple H right now looking to take Carl Anderson off the top of the rope with a superplex. Nicely executed there by the game. So, Anderson with a shot there to Triple H. So, yeah, so Finn Balor could be joining SmackDown. We don't know, but Roman Reigns is the first pick. Anderson viciously hung on the ropes there. All three ropes being on him right there. So Roman Reigns, SmackDown's first pick, and obviously Reigns never been a part of SmackDown as a spinebuster there by the game, so that's a big signing there for SmackDown, and that could be a big deal in the future. Reigns looking to probably restart in his career a little bit and kind of get back to the form that he was once in a year ago. Anderson now going to try and take out the game, and he does. So it's a close contest right now. Looks as though DX on top, but Gallows and Anderson trying to fight back. This could be trouble here for Triple H if he's not careful. Going for the cutter. No, Anderson couldn't connect. And, he's gone for it now, but Triple H with a counter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to find out a couple more draft picks, as we're about to take a quick little break in this matchup. We will be back right after this. Well, the man who defended his streak, the man who is yet to step foot as a permanent member of Raw here in Universe Mode, is now officially joining the red brand. The Undertaker, the Phenom, is coming to Raw. He ended the career of Daniel Bryan at Wrestlemania, and now he's heading to Raw. It's going to be strange. I've only ever seen him here on Smackdown here in Universe Mode, but he's now making the big switch, and maybe that could lead to championship gold in the future for the dead man. He tried and tried and tried, but now, unfortunately for him, Kevin Owens is coming here to Raw as well. So whilst he's been trying to deal with Kevin Owens for the last number of months, he's going to have to deal with him again, even on a new show. He can't win, can he? But anyways, back to the matchup right now. Michaels had the sharpshooter in, can't quite get the pin. The submission, though, is Carl Anderson able to fight out of it. Oh, sweet chin music, though! Michaels connects. He's out cold. Anderson's out cold. Referee in position now. But AJ Styles is getting himself involved, and Gallows is there to break things up anyways. Michaels with the sweet chin music, now over the top, can't connect. Thought he had Carl Anderson beat right there, but Styles trying to save the day for his team. AJ Styles not fit to compete here tonight, but he wanted to be out here tonight for his team. He got beaten down in his match against Finn Balor rather, and attempted missile dropkick, but he's misfired. Michaels too far away. Got beaten down by Finn Balor in a hard-fought match, and then after the match, of course, he took out Finn Balor. A bit of revenge for AJ Styles. Then Goldberg came out and attacked AJ Styles. Basically, Goldberg throwing his name right in the title contention list, and that is going to be a scary thought. Goldberg is in fine form. Gallows, he's not going to tag in. What's going on here? These two... Carl Anderson wants to... Gallows saying, you do it. It's all on you. Luke Gallows, obviously, he's cut open. He doesn't want to get back in there. He's already had enough damage here tonight. So he wants Anderson to get in there. A bit of dissension between the two right now. Bit of bit of confusion here. Miscommunication, rather, I guess. And now Triple H can capitalize if he can fight through this little offense from Anderson. He does there, countering. Anderson now gets Triple H back up. Triple H counters. And takes down Anderson there. Slams him down into the cover. Could be it here for Anderson. Gallows, is he going to get himself involved? No. Trusts his partner, but Gallows doesn't look all that interested in this match here tonight. Doesn't really care about a champion versus champion match, perhaps. Went for the running knee. He missed. Triple H able to avoid it. And that's a big counter by Triple H. Shoulders down. Here we go. Could be it here. Gallows is in now, trying to help his partner out, but he gets the shoulders up and kicks out. Anderson thought he had him. Gallows, he tried to make sure of it. Going to get Triple H back up now as Anderson. And, attempted running knee again. Couldn't strike. Now the knee into the back of the head. Triple H now. He's been countering everything Anderson's throwing at him. Now he's going for the big one himself. Lining him up. The pedigree. Pedigree, and cuts him open in the process. Gallows. Is he going to get in there and save the day? He's got nothing left. Anderson doesn't either. And DX keep the fairy tale alive. This time, they knock off the Raw Tag Team Champions. Well, Christian gave them new titles, but they just didn't really compete here tonight. They just went up to scratch. DX, they wanted this win really badly, you can tell. It just seemed like Luke Gallows was a little uninterested in this match. Maybe AJ Styles said, you know what, it's not worth wasting your time here tonight. Focus when the titles are on the line. It is champion versus champion. Obviously, you want to step up. You want to give your team the win. You want to give your brand the win. It's not just about, winning. It's about a bit of bragging rights here. But DX will get it here tonight. It's not going to be Gallows and Anderson. So their first setback, their first match as champions is a loss. DX, they're in great form, aren't they? They're going to be hard to beat, DX. They're going through a lot of tag teams right now. Well, we're backstage here, ladies and gentlemen. The Beast, Brock Lesnar, warming up, and wait on, that's Christian, the Raw GM. Well, is Christian trying to lure Lesnar to go to his brand? Lesnar, though, he's right up. Lesnar's obviously furious after losing his world title at WrestleMania. Now Christian may be trying to convince Lesnar that he should come to Raw and trying to see if he should draft him or not. Well, we are about to find out some more draft picks, so let's go take a look. ladies and gentlemen, a big shake-up there. New tag teams heading over to the opposite brand. And some other big names as well. Some veterans switching over. Alrighty, so let's go take a look at some of the other matches this week on tonight's show. We have Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose, and Braun Strowman versus Nakamura, Cena, and Ziggler. Rhino, well, he's now officially on Smackdown. He's up against Bray Wyatt. So that's now a Smackdown versus Smackdown matchup. Charlotte and Becky Lynch up against Nia Jax and Emma. So the women's action there. Well, these two men, they've switched brands here tonight. Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. They will square off. And what a match that is going to be. Roman Reigns and the Dead Man. Reigns formerly on Raw, Smackdown. His new home, and Undertaker switching over as well. And of course we saw that DX match a moment ago. And our main event, this is going to be a big one. Champion versus champion. Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens. The Universal Champion Kevin Owens versus the WWE Champion Finn Balor. It's as big as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be your main event in tonight's draft show. Let's check out the six-man tag team match result. It's SmackDown versus Raw. It's Raw with the victory. Rhino versus Bray Wyatt. We'll see how Rhino fares. As well, he could be seeing plenty of Bray Wyatt now on SmackDown. It's Bray Wyatt defeating Rhino, not the start that he would have liked to his new SmackDown, I guess you could say, career. And Nia Jax and Emma pick up the win over Charlotte and Becky Lynch. And we'll move on to Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see Roman Reigns. Let's see how he goes. He's now officially a part of SmackDown for the first time here in Universe Mode. He spent 3 years on Raw. And he's now jumped ship. Not because he wanted to, but he has to. A disastrous night at Wrestlemania for Reigns. He was beat in emphatic fashion against Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. A fresh start, though, on SmackDown might just be what Roman Reigns needs. Something that I think he's been needing for a while now. He's just been struggling on Raw, trying to break through a strong division. He hasn't had much luck. He hasn't performed at his best. Maybe a fresh start. Some new guidance, perhaps, as well with Edge. And maybe Reigns can refine the form that helped him capture the WWE Championship just a little over a year ago. He main evented WrestleMania last year. He was in the US title this year. US title match, both losses. So Reigns is struggling just a little bit at the big show. And we'll see how Reigns fares here tonight against the man who had plenty of success at WrestleMania. This man ended the career of Daniel Bryan. Bryan had to go, and you know what? The Undertaker could not care less. No handshake, no applause. He did not care at all. It was business as usual for this man, and now he is officially a part of Monday Night Raw. And yes, he is on Raw for the first time here in Universe Mode. You know, he's been on SmackDown on and off for the last 3 years here and there. And the Dead Man officially rises on Raw. Well, what a win it was over Daniel Bryan. It was impressive. He dominated. He was very tough to beat. And in the end, Bryan just could not find that run he needed to put him away. Undertaker, he gave him everything. Daniel Bryan, he fought for his life. He absolutely gave it his all. But the Dead Man put him away. And like we said, absolutely no respect at all for Daniel Bryan. It seemed like the Undertaker killed a nuisance in his life, a guy who's just been pestering him. He finally exterminated him, and the Undertaker can now move on, and perhaps move on, well, to Universal Championship gold here. Reigns and the Undertaker, here we go. They lock up. Roman Reigns and the Dead Man. What a match this is. Two men who probably won't see each other for a long time, if at all ever again. Many say the Undertaker does not have much left in the tank, but he believes he's got one more run left in him. Well, will that run be here on Raw? Reigns heading over to SmackDown, Undertaker heading to Raw, so their paths will not cross again. But this is what Draft Night is so... This is why Draft Night's so special, because, you know, you don't really see these type of matches very often, the interpromotional matches, but we get to see here tonight on Draft Night. Scoop slam there by the Dead Man, plants down Reigns, as now Roman Reigns going to be in against the ropes. Undertaker, big chance here to capitalize, and he does! Picks up Roman Reigns and slams him straight back down. Well, Roman Reigns, he needs a reset. He needs, I don't know, just some confidence. He just needs some wins. And I think the Rated R Superstar Edge, our SmackDown GM, him picking Roman Reigns, that quickly in the draft is a huge confidence boost for Roman Reigns. That's Edge saying, hey, I believe in you. I know you're in a rough patch, but I believe that I can help you here on SmackDown get back to your very best. And if I'm Roman Reigns, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm feeling confident. I'm pretty happy that Edge has approached me and he's wanted me straight up. Hasn't drafted Finn Balor straight up. Hasn't gotten Seth Rollins. All these other big names here on Raw that he could have got. Dolph Ziggler, John Cena. He has instead gone for you, Roman Reigns, already. That is a very big confidence boost. And if you're Roman Reigns, you've got to be feeling pretty damn happy about that. Undertaker, a shot to the gut there on Roman Reigns. And, an Undertaker. SDO there takes down Reigns as well. So the dead man, well, he was on song at WrestleMania. He was at his absolute best. And that's why he just owns the WrestleMania arena. He is absolutely unstoppable. And Daniel Bryan found that out. Daniel Bryan having to give it up, retire, call it quits, call it a career, all thanks to the dead man. Big elbow drop there by Reigns on the Undertaker. And like we said, absolutely no respect at all for the Undertaker. We saw, Kurt Angle, Scott Hall, and Randy Orton come out alongside our GM Edge as well to congratulate Daniel Bryan and give him some props and show some respect for Daniel Bryan for such a great career here in Universe Mode. Never won the big one here in Universe Mode, but by God did he get so close. He came so close on many occasions. Nice Samoan drop there by Reigns. And I guess if we ever have a Universe Mode Hall of Fame, Daniel Bryan would have to be on the short list. He'll be very close to getting there. He had a great career. Only won the tag team titles though. And Undertaker drops the hands now on Reigns. Well, that's all gone now. It's time to move on. The Undertaker has destroyed Daniel Bryan, destroyed his career, and killed him off. He's gone. And the Undertaker can now focus on that world title that he's been chasing for the last 6 months. Shot there by Reigns. So the Universal title will be in play later on in our next match against, of course, Kevin Owens and Finn Balor. Champion versus champion. And it's the Undertaker with a big stomp there on Reigns. Into the cover now. Can the Undertaker put him away here? A chance, but Reigns will kick out. Well, if Roman Reigns can beat the Undertaker here, this will be a huge win for Reigns. A big confidence builder. Could really skyrocket him back to the top, in my opinion. If he gets this win, all of a sudden Roman Reigns could be back in title contention. All of a sudden Roman Reigns could be back to his absolute best. It's just one win, I think, for Reigns. One win away from really getting back to where he was, about a year ago. Reigns, look out. Belly to belly connecting. Reigns looking okay at the moment against the dead man. Into the cover now, and Reigns can put Undertaker away. Shoulders down, but he'll kick out. So Roman Reigns, we saw him as the WWE Champion. He won the WWE Championship at the Elimination Chamber last year. He lost the title at WrestleMania. He tried to get it back, but he failed as he hits the shoulder there on the shoulder into the Undertaker rather, and the Undertaker launched to the outside of the ring. And once Reigns, his singles aspirations kind of fell flat, he decided to head into the tag division with Ryback, and they formed the Spear Shock. They won the tag team titles and actually up for the tag team of the year in the Slammy Awards voting. And that will certainly please Roman Reigns, who had a tough year, but you got to remember he was a very dominant tag team champion alongside Ryback. They were a very, very good tag team until Roman Reigns decided to end that, and he speared Ryback out of the WWE. Undertaker gets Reigns back up, and Undertaker back in the ring thanks to Reigns. Reigns pacing back and forth, trying to figure out what he's going to do next to try and put the dead man away. So Reigns, a year to forget in terms of singles action, but he can now, I think, move on to a big one. I think he's going to have a big year, but he's going to have to try and stop this, but he does. Attempted chokeslam by the Undertaker. Oh! Superman punch! Reigns now! Is he going to beat the Undertaker? What a win this would be! Just one day ago, he got defeated by Shinsuke Nakamura. Many say Reigns was a little bit embarrassed. They were disappointed in his performance. Right now, he has a chance to put the dead man away. He's got the dead man rocked. At the moment, though, he's not going for the spear. I don't know what he's trying to do. Trying to just keep the Undertaker down. Perhaps he wants him down so he can get in position for that spear. Reigns has got Undertaker right where he wants him. He's just got to try and find something. Dig deep here. Reigns. Undertaker against the ropes. And oh, the dead man fires back with a DDT. That's why he's one of the best. He's in a bad situation, able to fire back and keep himself out of it. Oh, Reigns will kick out though. Undertaker now up to the top, up to the second rope and celebrating, and just this crowd's really having none of it. The crowd just booing this guy. Nobody wants to see Undertaker succeed here on Raw after what he did to Daniel Bryan. Undertaker, perhaps one of the most hated men going around. Roman Reigns not exactly liked either. Undertaker now going to be lined up here by Reigns. Here he comes. Roman Reigns for the spear. Oh, connects as well. Reigns with a spear, and that will do it. Roman Reigns is going to beat The Undertaker, the Phenom. He may win at WrestleMania, but can he win on Raw? Oh, he'll kick out. And he gets the shoulder up with ease. Well, barely a 2 count. Wow. Undertaker, that's a big impression. And that's demoralizing for Roman Reigns. Reigns thought he had him beat, and he barely got a 2 count. That's how good The Undertaker is. Oh, Reigns struck down with a huge clothesline there, clubbing Reigns off his feet, and all of a sudden Reigns has gone from nearly winning the match to now back on the back foot. Reigns could be in some trouble. Undertaker's going for another choke slam. This time, he's going to get it. Reigns planted down with a choke slam. Undertaker's going to put him away. Reigns, though, he's going to be spared for the moment. Uh-oh. Undertaker attempted tombstone pile driver. Didn't get it. Reigns now trying to pick the Undertaker up. And Undertaker will counter. Head first, down goes Reigns. You can see Undertaker. He went through a grueling match at WrestleMania. Now it's a tough contest here against Roman Reigns. Well, both men need a win. What a way it would be to start the next chapter in their careers. Undertaker now lining him up, going for the tombstone. He's going to get it. Reigns trying, he's struggling, and Reigns will counter back and hit a pile driver of his own. He's mocking The Undertaker, trying to put The Undertaker away, but the bottom foot's underneath the rope, and that could cost Reigns. Big counter there by Roman Reigns, and now he doesn't care about the tombstone. He knows the spear's going to work better. Is it going to work the second time? Here comes Reigns! Wait, no! Undertaker counted! Undertaker caught it, and he counted, and now Taker going for a choke slam! Connects! Choke slam to Reigns! Undertaker now in position in the middle of the ring and puts him away. And The Undertaker wins again. The dead man, fresh off a WrestleMania win, fires back and follows it up here on Raw. He's officially a part of Raw, and he makes the most of it here tonight. What a win for The Undertaker. Well, Reigns was very good at times. He was unlucky. If he hits that spear, he wins. But The Undertaker found a way to counter, fire back with a choke slam, and Reigns so close to getting a huge win for himself. But it just wasn't to be. Love him or hate him, you got to respect Reigns' performance here tonight. He was close. Undertaker just was that much better. An unlucky loss here tonight. And Roman Reigns, he's not really loved around here very much. But that was a very impressive performance. He can be proud of that one. And when he goes over to Smackdown, I think he's going to have a big impact. He's going to be very tough to beat. As will this man, The Undertaker. He's beaten Chris Jericho, Sting, and now Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. And he continues his fine form here tonight at Raw. What will the future hold for the veteran, the dead man? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns visibly upset. And there is the SmackDown GM. Just a bit of a pep talk. No worries, it's okay. You'll be fine here on SmackDown. Reigns is having none of it. big names are heading over, including Mojo Rawley. He'll be making his Raw debut. That's big. And oh my, Kevin Owens and Goldberg face to face backstage here. Goldberg, I think, sending a message to Owens. He doesn't care who's champ. He's coming for the title. Meanwhile, we've got Seth Rollins as well warming up backstage. And here is Edge. Well, Edge is doing some campaigning tonight, isn't he? He's trying to get everyone on his side. Maybe he's trying to convince Seth Rollins that Smackdown is the brand for him. Trying to convince that he should draft him. Well, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Neville's coming to Raw, the former two-time Intercontinental Champion, and Sami Zayn, a man with all that potential. Can he get it done on SmackDown? I think that's a huge career change for Sami Zayn in particular. I think that's a change that I think could lead him to championship gold in the future. Big, big change for Zayn, and a big, big change in the future for Raw. We got two world champions here on Raw. It's Finn Balor. He's the current WWE Champion, and we now know there's a new championship. It's the Universal Championship, so two world titles on one brand. Finn Balor has to be feeling a little left out. But, I guess it was always Christian's plan to draft Kevin Owens and introduce a new title, a new era here on Raw, as Christian liked to put it. Finn Balor defended the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. He took care of AJ Styles, but AJ Styles got the last say on Finn Balor in the end. What kind of condition will Finn Balor be in here tonight? Can he compete at his best? I'm not sure, but he'll have to. He's up against the absolute best. And I guess maybe Kevin Owens will looking to prove that he's the better champion now here on Raw. Here comes Kevin Owens, so we'll get our first look at the Universal Champion. The former, I guess you could say, world champion, now turned Universal Champion. There it is, folks. The Universal Championship. It's Raw's official world championship alongside the current WWE Championship as well. Kevin Owens, now a part of Raw. What a draft pick that is. Can't you believe it? Kevin Owens is now on Raw. I mean, Kevin Owens has been a staple in SmackDown for the last year. He's ran through the entire SmackDown locker room. Now Kevin Owens has a chance to run through the entire Raw locker room. If you're Kevin Owens, I think you're going to be pretty excited about that. He's beaten everyone there is to beat on SmackDown. Now he's coming here to Raw to try and do the same. Well, Kevin Owens was champion last year, and it was a champion versus champion match on Raw last year at the draft. It was a steel cage match. It was Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose defeated Kevin Owens, handing Kevin Owens his first loss here in Universe Mode. Yep, that's correct. Dean Ambrose defeating Kevin Owens. Since then, Kevin Owens has gotten the better of Dean Ambrose, of course, but it'll be interesting to see if Kevin Owens bounce back. Didn't exactly have a great time on Raw last time he was here with that loss, but maybe he'll fire back here tonight and start his new campaign here on Raw. His new championship reign. Officially part of Raw. He's got the red on. He's going to fit in quite nicely with that colour. Up against Finn Balor here tonight. Champion versus champion. And you look at these two men. These two are the front runners to win Superstar of the Year. It's either one of these superstars, let's be honest. Finn Balor has been world champion for 28 weeks. Kevin Owens was world champion for 32 weeks last year as well. Kevin Owens, the equal current reigning longest reigning world heavyweight champion, I should say, alongside Brock Lesnar for one championship reign. Kevin Owens held the title for 32 weeks. Same did Brock Lesnar, but Finn Balor, if he makes it to our next pay-per-view Payback, well, Finn Balor will equal that, and if he can make it through Payback, he will become the longest reigning world champion in Universe Mode history. Can you believe that? You know, it's hard to imagine that Finn Balor's held it for that long. I think it's kind of slipped by me a little bit. I didn't think it held it for all that long. I mean, Finn Balor's just been so good. We've kind of, he's kind of gone unnoticed a little bit, just going about his business. Obviously, he's had a couple of opportunities to take the night off with the club by his side, and he's been working through that. Now, WrestleMania's been a tough time for him, but he got through it. Got to get through AJ Styles, and he's done that, and now he can move on. But I I guess AJ Styles will still be here on Raw. Now he's going to have to try and deal with Kevin Owens as well. This is going to be a jam-packed Monday Night Raw if Finn Balor and Kevin Owens are on the same show. I mean, who the hell's going to be the better man out of these two? We're going to find out here tonight. Kevin Owens, can he start off his Raw campaign with the win? That's huge as Owens over the top of the rope connecting. Both men, they gave it their absolute all. Kevin Owens, I lost count at how many German suplexes he took against Brock Lesnar. I think it got up to 20 at one point. It might have gone a little bit over that, but I know there was at least 20 German suplexes or suplexes of some kind that was delivered to Kevin Owens. He cannot be in a good physical state right now, and Lesnar, he's not happy at all, as we saw earlier on. He was just kind of, you know, a little bit tentative when Christian approached him. Anyways, we're back with more draft picks right after this. Two superstars from NXT. Austin Aries is going to Raw. Hideo Itami is going to Smackdown. Oh my god. Two huge names from NXT coming up to the main roster. That is huge. And they are two of the absolute best NXT has to offer. Owens went for the pop-up powerbomb. Couldn't connect. Balor with a counter. That is huge. Both brands getting a big boost right there. Raw picking Aries. Smackdown picking Itami. Well, I guess you could say Itami had a little bit more success compared to Austin Aries at NXT. Finn Balor now, he's looking for the big success here. Coup de grace and connects. Has Balor got enough to beat Owens here? Oh, Owens gets the shoulder up. Well, Balor, not as much energy behind that coup de grace you'd expect. Obviously, dealing with, you know, a bit of soreness after the WrestleMania match. Owens still able to kick out. He knows that he needs to win this match because this is his first match here on Raw as a Raw superstar. He needs to start off with a win. He needs to set the tone for his new championship reign. And he can do that by beating Finn Balor here tonight. And just sending a friendly reminder to everyone in the back that he's here on Raw and he's ready to, I guess, produce the same type of title reign that he did last year. He won the world title at WrestleMania last year to CM Punk, and he went on to beat every single top name you could think of on SmackDown. Lesnar, Cena, Daniel Bryan, Undertaker, Triple H, Dean Ambrose, Randy. I mean, he beat them all. Kevin Owens had I think, single-handedly the greatest year we've ever seen in Universe Mode. I know that Slammy Awards will determine who was the superstar of the year, and I think at the moment Kevin Owens is in the lead. And I gotta say, Kevin Owens, to me personally, he had the greatest year. He beat so many names that, you know, you can only dream about beating. Right now, he's trying to do everything in his power to beat Finn Balor. That's not going to work, though. Finn Balor's able to kick out. In recent times, the crowd has started to open up a little bit more to Kevin Owens, giving him a little bit more support. He was not exactly the most liked guy last year during his first title reign, but he's now trying to become a better champion. That's his goal. He wants to be a champion that people can respect and look up to. That's his goal in this second title reign. Can he achieve it? Well, cheating there is not really going to do it. He's still up to his same old tactics and tricks, but he's still trying to, I guess, prove himself that he's ready to do the right thing. Finn Balor now, he's been not exactly well respected either by the fans after being a part of the club, but he's starting to earn the admiration of the crowd once again, slowly. He got well supported at WrestleMania against AJ Styles, but many believing that Finn Balor was deserving of the club turning on him because of what he's been doing over the past year, initiating attacks on Rollins and Ziggler and Cena, and just trying to take over the Raw roster, just trying to get all the championships and dominate the Raw brand. And, well, Finn Balor, his dream was crushed thanks to AJ Styles, but Finn Balor still has the title. That's all he needs. That's all he wants. Finn Balor with the right hand to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens fires back with one of his own. And now Owens attempted a scoop slam, couldn't quite connect. Finn Balor with a counter. And Owens firing back. Both these men just countering everything they've got to offer. It's really close contest as Owens Samoan drop. So we'll see who gets the win out of these two men. It's going to be very close, like I said. Both men are in their top form. Kevin Owens, ever since coming back, has been untouchable. He's been very, very impressive. And I think the real reason why he lost the title to begin with is just because of all those names we mentioned a moment ago. All those guys that he beat, it catches up on you. You can't go through the entire SmackDown locker room. You can't beat all those legends without it kind of catching up on you and taking a toll on your body. And it did. Kevin Owens is feeling the effects of that. And when he got to TLC against Brock Lesnar, I just felt as though he had nothing left in the tank to defend on that occasion. Owens now grabs a hold of Balor, looking to go for the package. Oh, with the package bomb. And Balor's taken down. Owens trying to get to the cover. Just a little slow to get back to his feet there. Could have cost him. Balor now. Oh, countering there on Owens. Finn Balor trying to pick up Owens himself. Kevin Owens, though, countering and drops him down with a reverse DDT. Back of the head of Finn Balor. Launched into the mat. That's not good at all for Finn. Owens, right hand there. And now, attempted German suplex. Took plenty of them at Wrestlemania, trying to deliver some of his own here tonight. Countering again there on Finn Balor. Owens now grabs him up. And look out. Oh, into that neck breaker. And now into the cover. Owens to beat Balor. The Universal Champion, nearly putting away the WWE Champion. Kevin Owens holding the red championship. That signifies he's the champion of Raw now. Where does this leave Finn Balor? Two champions on one brand. And, oh, again, this time the knee into Finn Balor. There's only 2 picks left in the draft here tonight. One for Raw, one for SmackDown. What will SmackDown and Raw do next? What will be their final selections? Kevin Owens gets Finn Balor up. Oh, single leg takedown there by Balor. This is close between these two. Really, either man can pick up this win right now. Kevin Owens now might be looking to put him away. Owens lining up Finn Balor. Shot to the gut. Kevin Owens. Here we go. Got Balor and oh, the package pile driver. Oh no. Oh no, it's Brock Lesnar. Well, Lesnar's not in a good mood tonight. We know this. And he's here on Raw. Oh, a shot to right there to Kevin Owens. Well, Lesnar, he's still on SmackDown and Owens is now on Raw. Lesnar lost his title to Kevin Owens. And Lesnar's got no world title to go after now. He's just striking Owens with a chair, and now Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar face to face in the ring. What are we going to see here? Oh, Lesnar, oh, right between the eyes there on Balor. Lesnar, I guess, saying he doesn't care who's champion. He just wants the title. He's now done with Kevin Owens. Owens is now on Raw. Lesnar's going to focus on the future, and is that Finn Balor, I guess? Brock Lesnar getting Balor up. Well, Lesnar looking to make a statement to both world champs. He's taking out Owens. He's now looking to dispatch Finn Balor. Well, our champs have had a bit of a rough time of it. Balor was destroyed by Styles at WrestleMania post-match. Brock Lesnar with 3 German suplexes. Finn Balor getting a bit of a taste of what Suplex City's all about. Kevin Owens certainly knows all about it. And Balor, though, look at this champion. He's still fighting, trying to get back to his feet. Lesnar's destroying him right now. And Lesnar just watching and waiting. Here we go. Oh, right there on the head. And Balor didn't go down, though. Oh, he went down for that one, though. That one in the back of the head. Brock Lesnar. He's not happy at all. He's pissed off that he lost his title. And someone's going to pay for it. And it seems as though it's Finn Balor. Taking out his frustrations out on Balor. Oh, getting close to getting suplexed on that chair as well. Finn Balor's taking punishment. Kevin Owens looks as though Lesnar's moving on from him. Finn Balor, he might want to stay here on Raw as long as he possibly can. Pray to God he doesn't get drafted, because this is trouble. F5 landing on the chair on the way down as well. F5 by Lesnar. And whoever is champion on SmackDown, you better watch out, because Brock Lesnar wants his title back. We've got more draft picks, ladies and gentlemen. Lesnar makes a huge impression. Who is coming to Raw? And our final pick, it's Samoa Joe. Well, one of the hottest superstars on SmackDown. He's got a big future Well, now his future's going to be here on Raw. The last pick. Oh, yes! Finn Balor, the WWE Champion, is heading to SmackDown. There you go. Brock Lesnar has taken out Finn Balor, who now has the title that Brock Lesnar wants. And ladies and gentlemen, Finn Balor will be officially debuting on this week's upcoming SmackDown episode. The Demon will be arriving to SmackDown, and Lesnar, I'm sure, will be waiting. Well, what a night it has been, ladies and gentlemen. The brands have been shaken up. Superstars from Raw have gone to SmackDown, vice versa. NXT superstars are coming up as well. A new champion here on Raw and Kevin Owens. A new champion on SmackDown and Finn Balor. It's huge, folks. What a night it has been. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash the like button for us. And make sure if you haven't already, you should have by now, to subscribe to see more episodes of Universe Mode coming away in the very near future. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to vote on the Slammy Awards on the website, BrendenPlayz.com. Link in the description down below. Thanks guys for watching. See you next episode.